Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It is Wednesday, November the 6th. We're here on this fine afternoon to take a look at the PTU. And as always, if you are new to this... Oh, what just happened? Okay. For some reason, my stream just kind of like stopped out of nowhere. Oh, that's weird. I need to pull up my phone so I can monitor this. Okay, it looks like my stream is working. Like that entire sequence was just weird. That was weird. Anyway, we're gonna hop into the PTU. I've already I hopped in earlier and I was trying to get to like a space station, and then for some reason I combusted spontaneously. Like I got caught on fire somehow by doing nothing. I just was standing in my hangar. So this might be an interesting kind of PTU test. Everything's working fine. It's working good. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what it do. We are gonna have to new salad. Take out the showrooms. Reclaim distribution center. No thanks. Well, maybe. If I get an A2, I might reclaim one. We shall see. Okay. I'm on the tram now. Okay. Right. Alrighty then. Oh, it's a tram in a tram. Gonna have to reclaim my my Zeus. By the way, where the F is the MR? John Crew. Are we just not gonna hear anything about it for the next 2 or 3 years? You said 12 months. John Crew. It's 12 months. Just not gonna release that one? Just gonna make us wait? Where's the E one at? I mean, the Spirit's been out for 2 years. Damn near. And okay, that's weird. The Spirit's been out for damn near 2 years, like I said. And we ain't got no E1 in the game yet. That's crazy work.
Welcome to the ASOF vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been set. Your insurance claim has been set.
We got Benj in the building. What's going on, Benj? How you doing, brother? So earlier, I literally stood right here and somehow caught on fire and died. And then I was like, fuck this, and I got off. I lost a set of armor and I lost a rifle, but luckily it's just PTU, right? It's just PTU, guys. Yeah, man, it was one of those moments where Star Citizen definitely won. And then I have to reclaim my ship. And then, you know, the game director will get on stage and say, "You guys are claiming your ships too much." I'm just like, well, I just caught on fire for no fucking reason in my ship. Like, Julian, what's going on, man? Is everybody darn?
Your insurance claim has been set. Please visit us again.
Hurry up and wait, citizen.
Welcome to the ASOF vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Or did you die because the hangar looks open and you see the outside, but it's really closed and you died? No, I was literally, I recorded it. Like, I was literally standing here, like, right at this spot, and all of a sudden I caught on fire. But I wasn't, there was, like, no actual fire. I was just burning alive for, like, no reason. It was literally, like, the strangest thing. I'm gonna see if I can pull the video for y'all real quick. Me catching on fire. You see this little icon down here on the left? I'm literally on fire right now. And I'm trying to get out of the atmosphere so I can bed log. But you know, everything is so slow now. Slowly burning alive here. What do I think about the Arastra? I think it could be cool if it has the right kind of gameplay. And then here, I'm in cat because I burned. And that's what happened. So the rule of thumb with CIG is to not trust them with implementation. Like, they can say like nice things and they can say like, oh, we're gonna do this, that, and the third. But when it comes to them actually putting it into the game, it may not work the way that you want it to work or the way that it's intended to work. You're gonna leave it to him in your will, cannot? Okay, why can't I take off? Frames, hello? Okay, are my engines on? Dude, you can't even tell if your engines are on these days.
You are clear to launch.
Dude, what is going on here, man? I can't take off. Ah, Star Citizen.
You exceeded the allotted time to depart.
Shut up.
We will have to return your ship to storage.
Oi, Rafaela.
You are clear to launch.
Alright, well, maybe I won't fly this ship then. Fuck the Zeus then. Piece of shit. Maybe I won't fly it. Maybe I'll fly something else that'll actually take off from the freaking ground.
Welcome to the ASOF vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't think I can change these ones, right? Nope. That's weird. I don't know if that's a bug or not.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been visited again.
Hello? Hello? Elevator. Jeez. This is gonna be a rough one. Oh god, they actually probably simulate some dumb shit like that. And this is the other problem with these MFDs, man. Look at this. Like, if I don't put my head in the right position, literally, now I need to do the same thing for like, they need to actually make the MFDs persistent. Like, I don't want to have to switch my MFDs around for every freaking mode that I'm in. Like, it's just super annoying.
Takeoff complete.
You are clear to launch.
They're very tiny. They're very tiny, and the system is not intuitive, like at all.
Landing gear.
That request has already been granted.
Did that make everything closer? I thought this shit used to be... Oh yeah, it is, alright. And the thing I want people to understand, like when I say make flight great again, is I want people to understand that at its core, Star Citizen is a flight game. This is a game about flying ships. And flying ships should feel fun and it should feel good. Why can't I jump? Oh my god, bro. What is this? Jeez. And it doesn't feel good. Oh shit. At the very least, yeah, at the very least, like if I was designing this, if I was like in any leadership position at CIG, like I would do my utmost best to make sure that flight felt really good and really enjoyable. Because no matter what you do, you have to fly to do it. And if flying to do things doesn't feel good, people are not going to like it, right? Okay, they've reduced the radar sounds by a lot, which is great. But I just think they should do things to make flight feel really good and really enjoyable. And not for just people who do combat, but for everybody. Like no matter if you salvage, if you have a prospector, if you have a mole, like I want everyone's flight to feel really, really good. And we don't have that in master modes. What we have is like glide planes in space. Like last night, I was with Ken up on the live stream, and we were doing bounties next to the asteroid belt in Yella, and I'm flying at an asteroid. And I'm trying to like side strafe it, and I'm barely moving to the right to get around this asteroid. I'm just like, what's the point of me having MAVs in space if MAVs don't work in space? You know what I'm saying? Like, the A2 is not a fucking planet. It's not that big. You know, it's a big ship. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like, you know, 200-300 meters long. It's not a Javelin. It should be pretty maneuverable. You know what I mean? Like, no one wants to fly in slow and drop bombs on anybody. If I want to drop bombs on someone, I should be able to do that pretty quickly and leave. I'm gonna get something to drink while I'm on the way there to Microtech. Be right back, guys. Like I miss the days of being able to just hop in one of my favorite ships and just go fly over Daymar. You know? Being able to fly over Daymar and just enjoy how the ship's maneuvered, because, at least in my opinion, I don't know how anyone else feels about it, but the ships to me were kind of like characters, right? Like the players themselves, like us as a player. I mean, yeah, we're unique, and we can make our characters look however, right? But I felt like the ships themselves were like individual characters, right? And they were all different. They were all vastly different from each other. And what we have now is the ships feel the same. And I think that's a bad way to market your game, especially if you're selling ships for real money. Like you should want them to be vastly different from each other. They should be unique. And I don't feel like any ship is inherently unique. You know, maybe the capital class ships, those will be unique because they'll have vastly different weapons, right? They'll have a lot of bespoke weapons and things like that. But all the other ships, you know, they just all kind of the same. Destroy, we're trying to make flight great again. That's our objective. And I'm saying this as a guy that doesn't do a whole lot of, you know, PvP. Well, I don't think you should have boost like a nitro system like a card that just regenerates. I think it should work similar to how afterburners on actual jets work, right? And we don't have that. What we have is like an arcadey boost button, which existed in the previous flight model too, right? But I think if the afterburner worked how it works in the plane, where it's more giving you acceleration versus a higher speed cap, would be more important than having an overboost button. Like I don't like that. Right now I'm gonna check out the expo, and then we're gonna think about saving Stanton. We're gonna think about it. We're gonna discover Stanton's worth saving.
Vulture drive is now on.
Yeah. There's no saving SC. Well, damn it, Canop, I need to sell ships for money. Don't ruin my business model.
Vulture drive is now on.
Like, I made a post about this on Spectrum, and I literally showed how, I literally showed the screenshots from DPS Calculator of the Cutlass Black having, you know, a better turn rate and all that stuff compared to the, damn, what's happening down here? Having a better turn rate and all that stuff than the F8, which is crazy. The F8 is supposed to be the best fighting ship in lore, right? But it literally isn't even close to being the best ship in the game. It's literally insane. Oh my god, my seizure alert. Seizure. Oh my god. Let me see if I turn my lights off if that'll help. Yeah, it looks like it.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
That's the new global illumination, guys. I thought I was gonna go through the plane. I was gonna be like, no, don't you fucking dare. This is the NPC. I like how you can just stand out here in this negative 56 degrees Celsius like it's nothing. Hacker right here. Evan, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Ens Lobby, brother. This is always a mess right here. The garages are always blocked. Right? Star Citizen's testing their new flashbang technology. Thermal-powered nuclear underwear. They got a nuclear reactor in a nuclear reactor butt plug. That thing done, you might be onto something. We need to call Elon about this new tech. Be like, Elon, I have an idea. We're going to Mars, right? You're gonna need to stay warm. Well, we have this idea for nuclear reactor butt plugs. And you stick it in your butt, pause, and you turn it on, and it keeps your body warm always. And because it's a nuclear reactor, you don't really have to worry about it needing its own fuel. It's just, you know, very sustainable. Thinking about it makes me warm. Oh my god. You guys. Yeah, this is the way the expo frames are dropping. Damn, you got some fancy, shiny armor. Too bad it goes with soft metal. It won't really protect you. Can you still walk up this thing? Yeah, it's more. That armor's more about the look. You used to be able to walk all the way up it, sit on top. I think this is probably where the the new misship is going to be at. Because why do they have yourself a big empty space right here? No, I don't want to rent this ugly ass shit. Get that out of my face. Will there be a Vulture? Will there be a way possible to buy a Vulture with LTI, or has that ship sailed? Well, see, the good thing, Evan, about Star Citizen is like every year they have ship sales, and ships are always going to be on sale at several points throughout the year. So it all just depends. Just check back during IAE, and I'm sure there will be a Vulture on sale. If you already have an LTI token, one of the things you can do is upgrade one of your ships to a where's your Guardian? Right? I think it's probably going to be on that main floor with the Star Lancer. They don't want nobody flying them just yet. I gotta fill in the Star Lancer Max and the Mirai Guardian are gonna be on this main floor, like right here in the front. 'Cause there's a lot of empty space right here. You could probably easily fit 2 ships in here, where these are. Look, if I'm honest, guys, I don't think the Mirai Guardian's going to be that good. It may be a good PvE ship, but I don't think it'll be good at anything else. The Miss Odyssey, the ship that'll never be. It's the Expanse. Another ship that we'll never see. It's another Expanse. The Endeavor, another ship that'll never be. Who wants to spend money on a bad thing, get some drugs? Can off. My goodness, dude. That was savage. You can always transfer an LTI token to a Vulture. I'm sure you could. All right, we're seeing everything we need to see here. It depends. Like, if he gets hooked on drugs, then, you know, that could be very, very expensive. You know, depending on what it is. And that's like a life-altering decision. I think the ship is dumb, but as far as his health goes, he'll still be healthy. Maybe not mentally, right? But physically, you know, he'll still be with us. And I want him here. I don't want him on drugs. But that was fucking hilarious. I just finished building my computer after 6 years of saving just to play the game. Yeah, so you know what I did? I built a new PC earlier this year just to play Pyro, and I haven't been able to play Pyro all year.
Squirrel!
What up, Squirrel?
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Oh. So you say you're getting impatient? Yeah, man, the game, like guys, a lot of people think, because I have the opinions that I have with Star Citizen, a lot of people think that I'm some sweaty PvP lord, right? I'm really not. I'm really not. But I do understand the need for flight to feel fun and to make sense. And currently in the game, like, we simply just don't have that. I'm beyond sick of master modes. I want to see it improve or replaced with the old model. Yeah, and here's the thing, guys. Like, I want to ask you guys, like, what did we see at CitizenCon that prevented them from making changes to the flight model? Anything? Did we see anything that prevented them from making any real relevant changes? You spent money. Well, I need a new PC anyway, right? And the reality is my old PC wasn't going to be able to keep up, you know, and I was struggling to play other games too. There were other games that I wanted to play that I couldn't play because of how bad the my old PC was. And it wasn't like a terrible PC. It's just that, you know, it's just it wasn't that great for the kind of games that I wanted to play, because my old PC I initially built for sim racing and streaming just my PS4 or PS5 playing Gran Turismo, right? But then when I was like, man, I can just really just get into PC gaming, I realized I made a mistake. So I had to sit with that mistake for a long time, and then eventually save up money to get my, you know, the PC that I have now. So I made a lot of mistakes along the way, you know. So it wasn't just for Star Citizen, because I do play other games like off stream, and I actually enjoy playing them. You know, they're like my little safe havens, and I can actually play them with very, very high frame rates. This game flies about as slow as slowest elite dangerous, and I have a problem with that. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, you know. Especially like, because the vast majority of us have played the old flight model, and like this doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. I could kind of understand it if everybody was flying in like 300-400 meter ships. Like, I can understand those going slow, but like literally no one is flying a 300 meter ship around, you know. These ships, in comparison to a lot of things, these ships are tiny, right? And I truly feel like they should all be able to maneuver well in space. But no ship maneuvers particularly well in space. You know, they use weapons as a means to balance ship flight, and that's not correct. And that's never particularly going to sit right with me. And I will continue to champion for our flight model being changed. I will continue fighting that good fight, because if this game releases with a flight model similar to what we have now in master modes, we're cooked.
Engines online.
Can't take off.
Complete.
There we go. You know, and I understand that, and I just don't think people at large understand that, because they want to have like this, you know, this blind trust in CIG, and like we shouldn't have that, because they haven't proven anything yet. They haven't shipped any game. They haven't delivered on any. They haven't delivered on any promise, and what we get a lot of the times are just half-baked, halfway thought out, you know, features to the game. Like, we haven't heard anything about control surfaces. We haven't heard anything about quantum boost. None of that stuff since last year at CitizenCon, literally.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh God. He's on the planet and I have to slow flight to him. Fantastic.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And you can't jump from planet locations from orbital markers anymore?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Bro, why are you doing this to me?
Quantum drive is now on.
My advice to anyone that's trying to build a PC right now, like, build it on an AM5, because they're still updating AM5. See, OM4 might get me pretty close.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, that flight's not that bad. Man, I miss flying at 1400 meters per second in my F8. Those were the days. Those were the days. We had unrestricted flight. It's like, I don't understand how they want people to go do exploration but slower. Literally the only gameplay that you see like them posting on their social media is screenshots. You never really see Star Citizen posting gameplay from players. The only gameplay they post is stuff they perfectly curate themselves. I wonder why that is. My voice keyboard is weird. Apparently have an accent. Yeah, when they did that, that was dumb. And I really think the problem is, like, Yogi flies glide planes. He thinks that's so fast. I'm like, bro, we're doing combat. Okay, they just tank missile shots. You took a laser to the face. And that's how you do it, guys. You bring a ship to a gunfight. The 85X is AM4, right? I still know some people that are using a little bit older hardware that are doing still pretty good in terms of like frames and stuff. I just do like mine. As long as you have like a lot of L3 cache on your CPU, you should be good. It's AM5? Okay, well he could just get a new CPU, he'd be fine. You know, maybe next year he can upgrade to like a 7800 X3D. The 7800 is really, really good for gaming. It's really good. Be right back, guys. Yeah, I want a GPU upgrade too. I run a Ryzen 7 5800X and a Radeon 6700X XT. Yeah. You can definitely make some things work with some budget builds in this game for sure. It's totally doable. So far, it's not terrible. Not sure if I went overboard with 128 gigs of RAM. You could never have too much RAM. It's not possible. I'm running 96. And the only reason I'm not running 128 is because they literally didn't have enough RAM for me to buy. If I could run 128, I would be. I should definitely hit a moon and get some more fuel when we get close to Hurston. Man. RAM is your horsepower, never too much. True. if you guys want to avoid piracy and things like that, when you're traveling to like moons or planets and stuff, you know, you just stop, you know, before you get there all the way, and you don't have to use the orbital markers to get around. Yeah, fitting GPUs is getting kind of crazy. Luckily, I have a 3070 Ti, and it fits pretty good in my case. That's the thing I'm worried about, because I want to upgrade to the 5000 series GPUs, and I'm just worried like it won't fit in my case. They didn't make one of those get one of those guides for cases to see like what GPUs will fit in which. I'm really worried about that. Soon these GPUs are going to be so powerful, they're going to need their own power supplies. You have to plug that bitch directly into the wall to get it to work.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's see how many G's we can pull. Slowing down. 60. That's funny.
Landing gear deployed.
We hit a technology wall, so it's the end of our technology, so raw power is the only way forward. I think other innovations will come here in the future, maybe.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
I didn't mean to get out, but whatever. I need to go find a drink anyway. See if I can find me a green
What
cruise.
up?
What up? Green cruise luck somewhere. Dude. Oh, this game. Fucking multi-tool and med guns are just sticking out of my thighs. Let's see what we got. I mean, I did want to go, you know, get more drugs to get into the A2, but I'm just like, man, it may not even be worth it. It just maybe just having the credits just to have them. But flying the A2 just made me so sad last night, bro. Literally felt like I was flying a capital ship.
And it's only gonna get slower, man.
No, it actually has me worried about the Perseus. Like, how slow is the Perseus gonna be? Do you need a multi-tool or anything? Or you got one?
I'm good. I doubt anything's gonna work anyways.
True, true. Okay, let's take this contract. You're on Hurston, right?
Yeah, I flew back over here.
Right. You got the party invite?
Yeah.
I just need the contract. I'm so poor that my next bill's gonna fit in my dreams only. Yeah, man, I know what you mean. It's kind of how I feel about my Skyline right now. I'm like, damn, she just keeps getting more and more expensive.
I just bought parts over time.
Yeah.
When I could afford something, I'd get it.
Engines online.
Before I take off, let me get some quantum fuel.
That's why my GPU still in need of replacement and hasn't been replaced. Those fuckers be expensive.
They do be. It's like, feed my family or GPU?
Right.
Tough decisions to make.
Shit, depending on the GPU, you know, that could be half to over half the cost of your whole computer build.
Yeah. It's like, pay my rent this month or my mortgage or buy GPU. Decisions.
Yeah.
Button 2 is at 100%.
Stability in Star Citizen.
Takeoff complete.
I'm dreaming, buddy.
My GPU is not a cloud. It's a 16 gigabyte, but it's a little older and it's AMD, so
Yeah.
not as good as it could be. If it was the NVIDIA 16 gig, because there's just more market support for NVIDIA GPUs.
This is true.
Right. But even then, like, GPUs are expensive when they were $500.
You got the contract, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I remember being young, wishing I could afford the $500 GPU.
That's the trick. Like, when you get older, things don't just get cheaper. They just continue to get more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Remember-
I'll be able to afford a $500 GPU when I start working, and you start working, GPUs are $1,000.
Remember when we were younger, fries, looking at the GPUs and stuff, dreaming?
Doing up the dual GPU builds.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna make the Polaris rentable to everybody though. If they do, it's gonna be hilarious. I'm literally gonna sit at fucking one of the space stations and just fucking shoot torpedoes at people. And then when I'm out of torpedoes, I'll just leave the ship and claim it.
Right? Just crash it into a station when you're done.
Right?
And reclaim a new one. When you run out of firebolt torpedoes, you get one spare torpedo, the ship
Yeah.
itself.
You get a capital size torpedo.
But you have to use it on a non-moving target because, you know, it's slower than a hover bike.
I mean, many people old enough so they'll be flyable for them. True. 20 Polaris abandoned every outpost, right? They're gonna be all over the pads. If they do, me and Campbell will find a way to steal them. All we need is a med bed.
Yeah, or enough server desync to just go right through the walls.
Remember when the ships used to be so fun to fly? No matter where you flew it. Those were the days. Like, what are these guys gonna do?
Landing gear deployed.
Well, you don't really need to get a gun because there's some out here now. Oh, he's not dead? What? How many bullets is he gonna take to the face? I need that guy's armor.
Landing complete.
I mean, could be.
Engines offline.
Wait, are you asking why they put point defense systems on the Polaris? Because they have to. If
I
the
mean,
Polaris doesn't have a point of defense system, like it's not going to be able to go into any kind of battle.
So, funny thing about that is, I just saw a video of the point defense systems on the Constellation Phoenix and Aquila or whatever, the executive one, and yeah, they don't work.
Yeah, well, there's so much fucking desync.
It's not that. I just think they're the things are too slow. The velocity of the weapons is literally too slow.
It's just the targeting, because when if you ever play on a server that's good, you'll see that if you're flying in a straight line, turrets will correct and shoot ahead.
Right.
So they'll hit you, and then when you get on a dog shit server and the desync's really bad, you fly in a straight line and they don't even come close to hitting you.
I think I hear your little birdie in the background.
Yeah.
Waiting on you to get here. There's a Carno rifle. It's some armor if you don't have any.
Okay.
You can literally show up to these missions with a sperm suit, kill the two guys outside, and now you have armor. And the way that I would design ships is like the ships themselves, like the weapons need to be able to fit like in the airframes. So they're just not like just stuck on. Because this does look kind of tacky. Like having guns on the wings is like in 70s, 80s style plane.
Bro, everything about this game screams 70s.
Right. What do you mean you don't like the holographic displays? You don't like the CRTs with high contrast?
No. This is like fucking idiot fucking shit, right? Why are we gonna have holographic displays but then use old ass CRTV screens for everything? Like, the fuck?
Because the money, right? All the money went to the holographic displays, so we couldn't produce, we couldn't produce OLEDs anymore. So once we got rid of all the OLEDs before the holographic displays, we're like, shit, you know, we can't produce these OLEDs, so we have to go back to the CRTs. That's what happened.
And I guess making the hologram stuff's too hard. You know, they can't put them everywhere.
Yeah,
Instead of
it's
using
too
TVs.
much. It's too much technology to put it everywhere. So you got to go back to CRTs. You know, LEDs when LEDs went away. Scott, if he wanted to appeal to everybody, Flight wouldn't suck, and it does. Like the Flight right now is for people who don't know how to, who literally, oh God, geez, where did that come from?
If you don't know, they've said it before. Star Citizen is all about what Chris wants, how Chris wants it to be.
This thing just appeared out of nowhere.
The reason it has this very old school 70s feel is because of Chris. He's an old ass fucking dude from the fucking 70s who wants all the old sci-fi tropes.
Yeah, he wants he basically wants to create his own version of Star Wars. Is what it is. I mean, just look at this radar down here at the bottom. At the bottom left over here. Like, this radar, like, why is this radar in this orientation and this fucking small? This radar should be from a top down, and it should be taking up the vast majority of this screen. But it's in such a bad place, and it's laid out and implemented so poorly that it's like it's unusable. Like, this radar is literally unusable. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Right.
I can't get any information from this radar, and then they say they want the radar to be a part of your map. I can literally do nothing with that. Like, I need like 2100 vision to read this radar. Exactly, what radar? It's like, it's so unbelievably bad. And then you say anything about it, it's like, oh, you're just complaining. I'm just like, if the radar is supposed to be an extension of my map and I can't use it, then it means it's not effective. But they have to go around like trying to reinvent the fucking wheel for like no reason. You almost here?
Yeah. If only they could, you know, use some of that hologram tech to give you an actual proper radar system.
Right.
Display up on your screen.
I think the frustration lies in that this could literally be the best game ever, and they wouldn't really have to change all that much. They just need to change a couple of things, and we'll be on the right fucking track. That radar's not even freaking cool. It's just annoying. That radar's annoying as shit.
It's also lame. There's no, like, topography in the radar either.
Yeah.
So you can't see what the terrain looks like.
Soon. And then they show us, you know, weather tech at CitizenCon with no weather radars. Like, I'm gonna especially love flying into a storm and, you know, not knowing that it's coming, first of all, and then getting my ship struck by lightning and dying, and having to go all the way back to where I started from, because they don't have the simplest tools to let me know when there's a storm coming in front of me. Oh, there's guys over here. I say, you better not stand back up. Only got 4 shots left. Yeah, they are. The last plane that got destroyed, that crashed due to a lightning strike, was literally in the 60s. Hey, you got plenty of armor and guns to choose from, cannot? Oh, I have to hold it down. Wow. This game wants to give me arthritis. And then I mentioned this in like one of my videos, and people are like, "Oh, they're just trying to show their tech." I'm like, "That's a dumb way to show your tech," because any reasonable person knows that you can survive a lightning strike in a plane. Like literally everyone knows that. Everyone except for CIG devs, I guess.
We're trying to show off the tech. Well, why didn't they just show a lightning strike happening when, you know, he was on the ground?
Yeah. Are you off the plane?
Yeah.
Because you were stuck in the animation and you were like moving with the arrow still.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Cardinal rifle like right over here. If you want S71s, there's some guys over on the other side of the building that have S71s.
I can't equip anything anyways. It don't matter.
Oh, that's perfect. Can you pick up that rifle at least?
Try.
This guy has the ammo.
I can already tell by this server performance. There's not going to be an issue.
Oh, the server performance is never an issue. What are you talking about? You're being toxic. Stop it. Stop being toxic.
Use my... Try to pull it out. Pistol. No. Okay, cool. What are we doing here?
Shit, I don't know. Oh, I think we have to blow up these those.
Oh, the
Yeah.
also crates.
You know, Party Mark almost shot you in the face. It's like, oh, let's go hide our explosive crates in a bunker. It seems like a great place for it.
Right? Oh, here's some.
I think there might be some outside.
Some on a, on the bottom floor, probably.
Looks like it says they're 90 meters away. Looks like they're outside.
Oh, you have markers for them?
Yeah, I got
All
markers for them.
Follow you then.
Yeah, you guys are so toxic, chat. I have the most toxic chat in the history of Star Citizen.
Yeah, that one NPC that was standing in the corner firing into the wall. He was so hard to deal with because the servers were responding so well.
What do you mean? The server's responding perfectly.
We started running around like I can.
The Ursa's one of the assets we have to blow up.
Oh, is it?
The Ursa, the dragonflies.
Okay, so this one too. Really?
Gotta blow this up. You hitting self-destruct on it?
Yeah, that's what we do. I guess need my hit so we can blow up the last thing.
Don't blow it up yet, cause it'll blow up my ship. I like how it spawned out of fucking nowhere. Luckily my engines were off because I would have sent my ship flying. This is the Save Stanton meeting mission. The easiest cake mission ever. It's like, geez, I wish I had an A2. I just roll over here with an A2, just blow this entire place up.
Right.
Engines online.
Oh God. If I could take off. Wow.
Goddamn stinks tanky.
There we go.
There we go.
Missiles are bouncing off the ground and shit.
Yeah, I was sitting there shooting and watching them fly around on the ground.
Like one of them almost came up and hit my ship.
This was his name. Mission. Was that here? Anything else out here?
What's up?
We never got paid. Or
Huh.
completed a mission.
Oh, it's not over.
Yeah.
We still got assets. What the hell?
I don't see anything out here though.
Let me see.
It's destroyed. Oh, it's definitely destroyed. side.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Back down I go. Be easier with markers, game, just saying.
Markers? You don't need markers. Markers are from the uninitiated.
Docking initiated. Docking denied.
Ah, there are crates down here now.
Oh, more spawned in?
Yeah. Okay, completed.
Leave area or face prosecution. Prosecute these nuts.
Leave now or face my prostate. Leave now or risk prostitution.
Right. They're gonna force you into prostitution if you don't leave. Alright, let's see about the distribution center mission. I heard you can't share it. Let's find out.
Docking contact received.
Hello, ship. What are you doing? Okay.
Docking contact received.
There we go. Finally.
We got a
Every
bad
time I
guy to
was-
go take out.
Every time I was trying to pull on my landing gear, my ship would fall like a brick. All way out there.
$38. He's at Microtech? The fuck? Oh my god. Just like strap in for the next time sync, guys.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Gotta go to Microtech now?
Yeah. Micro titty.
Quantum drive is now on.
Launched into the sky quite fast with maneuvering thrusters. SE is a disaster. It really is. And everyone's like, oh, 1.0 is going to be so good. I'm just like, slow down, guys. Slow down. Let's remember who we're talking about here. CIG has never been good at implementation. Let's slow down. Let's temper our expectations by a million. All right?
It's like that every year, you know. They'll put out these videos and then people think all of a sudden CIG magically got their shit together. We're about to have Pyro in 4.0 and then 1.0. Okay.
We're getting a gut at 4.0. But I am happy about no engineering because I feel like the engineering gameplay is retarded. It's mostly about changing fuses. I'm like, Jesus, we're
Yeah,
900 years in the future. You think we can make things without fuses? I mean, they make panels for your cars now that you can entirely rip out your fuse box and have a fuseless car. In 2024, we can have fuseless cars. So you're telling me 900 years in the future we can't have fuseless ships? Can we find any other mechanic to use for engineering other than fuses? CIG physics.
You gotta remember, back when Chris was growing up, none of this shit was real. It was still science fiction back then. You know, all he knew was the old Chevy with 6 trillion fuses and headlights, and it translates to his fucking game.
My goodness. I literally think he saw Starfield's power management system. He was like, oh, we should copy that. And that's why we have these stupid power management things. Because remember, like in the old system that we had, the old power management system, you can actually go into your ship and turn off individually your maneuvering thrusters. So let's just say half of your ship was destroyed. And instead of having a major torque imbalance, you could literally shut off your main engines and navigate using your maps. Now, you would go really, really slow, right? But you could at least manage the power of your ship. That way you could actually move it. You could actually get it to somewhere to repair it. Now it's just like...
You're making too much sense now, my guy.
Now it's just like, oh, all of your power is on or all of it's off. Fuses or beams, take your pick, right?
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Bro, I've been watching these meltdowns. Getting up. I've been watching these meltdowns, and I have literally been laughing all day. You know what this shit is like? Can up? This shit is literally like a religion. It's like two religious ideologies are going head to head. One loses, and the other's just like, crime is like, bro. It's like literally not that serious. Like,
Yeah, it's just politics.
Like, relax. I see somebody out here. 10 kilometers. Oh, he's quantuming.
I say look at it like this, you know, just 4 more years, and then you never have to hear that motherfucker again.
Right. Are you telling me every single orbital marker is blocked by the fucking planet right now? Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
So what's supposed to be fun about this mission?
Slow flying to the outpost.
We went there. I shot an NPC that was shooting a wall in the corner. Shot some crates. Blew up a couple of vehicles. And I gotta fly all the way across the fucking galaxy again.
I think it would also be fun to fuse as well by bypassing and running them temporary cables. Don't give them any fucking ideas, Evan.
And this
Don't
type
you-
of shit
don't
pisses
you-
me off. This is a, you know, a Star Citizen exclusive. But why the fuck am I gonna start a mission here, go all the way fucking over there, do a part, and then come all the way fucking back over here to do another fucking part?
Because quantum travel is gameplay.
I can't do the fucking part here first,
No.
then fucking leave?
No.
No, I gotta fucking come back.
Yes.
This shit is so fucking stupid. Star Citizen's not the only fucking game that does this shit, but Come the fuck on.
And then it's like when you have to slow fly to places, you have to do it slower. Like every ship is literally slower in quantum mode, especially the fighters.
Imagine if UPS delivered packages like this.
Right?
Zigzag it back and forth across town, delivering shit.
It's like you deliver your neighbor's package, then they go across town, deliver somebody else's package, then they come back and deliver your
Come back to
package.
your house. Yeah.
Right. It's like you could have just delivered the package right then. It's like, nope, that's just how our algorithm works.
Nope, I had to go down to the downtown city metropolitan area and deliver this package to this apartment first.
The most advanced warfighter in the game.
It's a beast.
But then again, I have another radar that's fucking useless. Like, why is my radar useless? I'd never used my radar in Star Citizen to begin with, but now, like, why would I begin to try to use my radar? I can't read it. It's too far away. It's orientated in the wrong way.
Whoa. It's 2024. You shouldn't care about its orientation.
It's an oval. Radar's supposed to be circles. My radar's literally an oval.
I have no idea where we're trying to go, so.
Did you not get the mission? At least by the time I get there, you can just call them to me.
Yeah, I'm just following you.
Let me share the contract with you again. There you go. I can zoom and rotate it? Okay. It should already be rotated.
Okay.
We demand oval inclusion.
Deer? Alligator? Tower.
This thing has 6 size 2 shields. One volley has taken down his shields nearly all the way.
Can you stop wiggling?
Right.
You look like you have hiccups.
I thought these slower speeds were supposed to fix a lot of these desync issues.
Right.
Isn't that what they told us?
Okay.
I don't feel any threat from these.
I feel a threat from these. They're gonna warp inside of me and blow me up.
Whoa.
Oh god, he's turning. this time. Oh, he's over there. Just kidding. He's actually right here.
I love how bright my neutron repeaters are. They just start blocking my view of everything. They're gonna have to put seizure warnings on these fucking neutron repeaters. Or epilepsy warnings.
Wow. Come on. You can die already. Come the fuck on.
You know, they just buff up the HP of the NPC ships, so you just shoot at it longer, make it feel like you're actually doing something. There you go. There's another ship out here.
I don't know.
A Razor. This should be fun to shoot at. Desyncing everywhere.
Right.
Target destroyed.
Hey, there we go.
All right, but
He
now
actually died.
I lost my mission marker, so I need to fly away a little bit and get it back.
The tally's right here. I'll blow it up.
No, it's not the mission. It's the guy on the ground. I think it might be that little spot down here where I see that light at. Could be there. And I don't know if you guys remember when Master Modes first came out, the NPCs were actually hard and they were killing a lot of people. There should be like a little outpost out here on the ground somewhere where these NPCs are supposed to be hiding at. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I found them.
Shields hit.
Jesus Christ, dude. Maybe the neutron repeater will actually kill him. Guys, the servers, they're actually performing pretty good. Like, I'm not having any issues with desync or anything.
Check fire. Check fire.
There we go.
Lee, I'll survive that blast though.
Check fire. Check fire. Check fire.
NPCs are actually moving around though. They're just not stuck in place.
Check fire.
So what's why I need an A2?
Check fire.
Or maybe like an A1 will probably be better. Problem with the A1 is it's only got one fucking shield, which is dumb.
Check fire.
Mwahahahahaha. Man, your light's pretty bright. It's like a UFO light.
Oh, there's a group of them right here.
Or things are infinitely spawning in because we're not on the ground. Oh, the distribution center mission's not up. Somebody already took it. You know what's so sad about these missions now too? It's like now you can't even like farm gear. Cause at the very least, you can come to these missions, you kill everybody, take all the armor, put it in your ship. You know what I mean? You can't even do that anymore. They're taking that fun out of the game.
Oh yeah.
Farm weapons, farm loot.
You know, like going on epic loot runs where you can only carry one item at a time. You know, Chris really said people really hate playing games where it becomes like an inventory management system. So just take out inventory altogether.
But I mean, it really was an inventory management system. Like, the only issue that I had with inventory was having a bunch of fucking fruit and shit that I couldn't get rid of. Scrolling through pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of fruit. An elevator pitch explanation of master modes. Yeah, I could do it really, really easily. Okay, so here's what it is. All right. Right now, you can pause my music. Right now, I'm flying in what's called SCM mode, which gives me my access to guns, which, you know, they all don't work because, you know, it's master modes. But I can shoot my guns. I have my flares, my shaft, and I have my missiles, but I don't think I have any more. I'm all out of missiles. Yep, that was my last missile, right? Now, when I switch modes, I go into what's called nav mode. And this allows me, in this mode, gives me access to my full speed. And once I'm high enough, I can quantum away from this place. And that's basically master modes. That's what it is. But the thing about it is you still have a lot of knowledge barriers of knowing when to be an SEM and when to be a nav. And sometimes, like in combat, like for the previous global event that we had, which was the blockade runner event, like even at a station, right, when you're having this PvE combat, going from one side of the station to the other in SEM was too slow. So you would literally have to drop your shields, go into nav mode, to quantum to the other side of the station to fight people. I got a bogey. Oh, is that you? No, that's a it's a Buccaneer.
That's definitely somebody flying around in a UAV.
It's like an NPC. How did my screens change? Whoa, whoa. I was side strafing, I couldn't move around him. God, why do I have so many? Oh God, I have the bug. Did you fall? Did you fly into his wreck?
Yeah, I lit his ass up and then blew through his wreckage.
Like I thought you crashed first. I'm like, no.
I took his ass out. Flew through him all video game arcade style.
Yeah, you're right, Scar. It didn't either. It didn't make anything better. It made everything worse. And nobody likes Master Modes. Like I literally made a Spectrum post about it.
Bottom drive is now up.
People who try and talk shit. It's like you can't speak for everybody. Well, like I did. Now what? Now what? Because a lot of times, like when you make these observations about anything to do in the game, like what they do is they start attacking you and not the argument. When they start attacking you, like one dude said, like, you put a wall of text. I'm like, and? Like, you don't know how to fucking read? You didn't use paragraphs. And?
Is now on. Bottom drive is now up.
Master Mode is literally the reason why they had to drop off in players over the past couple of years, over the past year. And it's for no other reason. Because if Star Citizen was at least one thing back in the day, you could literally just come into the game, whether the game was a buggy mess or not, you could just come in here and fly your ships and try to have a good time. You can do none of that now. You can't fly your ships and you can't have a good time. So I don't know what people are talking about when it comes to this Master Mode's nonsense. And the thing that I have to say to the people who are shilling for CIG is understand that no matter what, right? CIG is not your friend, right? CIG likes you because you spend money. They like me because I spend money. But that's as far as that relationship goes. The minute you stop spending money with CIG, they could probably care less, right? So with that being said, understand that you're a customer. At the end of the day, if you understand nothing and you agree with nothing that I say, understand that you're a customer. And as a customer, if a product is bad, you have every right to complain about that product being bad.
Well, it's worse than that, right? Because they don't necessarily love you if you spend money, right? Because if you just buy the $40 starter pack, they do not care about you.
They don't.
Nowhere near they do about somebody who spent $1,000 or $2,500 or $3,000. It's all about how often you're spending money and how much. If you're buying all the chips as they're coming out, CIG fucking loves you.
Exactly. And the other thing to understand too is this, guys, like we're in this together. Like, no matter what side of the argument you on,
My game crashed.
perfect. No matter what side of the argument you on, understand that like I'm on the side of the players. I'm not on the side of the $700 million corporation that keeps, doing weird stuff and gaslighting the player base. Oh my God, I can't even take my helmet off. Jesus Christ. Went to drop it on the floor. I flight decoupled, yes. I would say that they felt nothing but contempt for us while charging $45 for the Atlas. Exactly. The Atlas, if anything, should be like $5. If anything. I think it should have been free. That would have helped their reputation a lot for not being, a greedy ass corporation. If anything. But, they're never going to do that because at the end of the day, their thing is to make money for their ships and to continue to push spotty development and kick the can down the road. If you remember nothing, guys, about what I say here today on the stream, remember this. This is a flight game, first and foremost. And if flight doesn't feel good, it makes the rest of the game not that enjoyable. And with that being said, guys, I appreciate everybody that's been in the stream today. We've been having a lot more people in. I really appreciate that. My average viewer is up. I really appreciate that. And I'll continue to make good content for you guys.